Go High Level's Ask AI feature is such a game changer, and it's really going into a new era when we look into like just the online space and helping businesses. What I love about this, and I'm going to show you guys like a real live case study. This is a real live client account, and they're actually a local service cleaning business. They service for residential. So just want to show you guys this, how I can help, and then all you got to do is just type in information of what you want, the context, and I'm going to show you guys like the actual prompt I did, which is such a simple prompt, and then it starts to share context of the client journey, right, or the lead journey, the nurturing. And what it does is it looks at everything. It looks at the business, the sub account. It looks at the pipelines, the opportunities. It checks out the chats and the emails, just so it can give the best output as possible, and that's relevant to the cleaning biz. That's what I love about this. So they just released this. It's such an exciting feature. And if you want to activate this, you just go right here to your agency. So if you have an agency, you should have access to it. But if not, you go to Labs and then Ask AI feature, and then you just gotta toggle that on. And obviously, it's gonna go live. This is in the lab, so once it goes live to everyone, then most people will have access to it. But I've been able to test a lot of the stuff in the labs area, and again, really, really cool. And then if you go back, you'll be able to see it pop up right here, Ask AI. Okay, so this is how to help. I'm going to walk you guys through this. What I love about Go High Level is they are now starting to become the AI powered business operating system. Okay, all the tools you need to capture, nurture, and close new leads into booking, sales, reviews, and repeat customers. So this is where they're going. And it was such a game changer to just kind of see them evolve over the handful of years. And I first heard about High Level back in 2019, didn't think much of it. And then 2021 came around, and I said, you know what, let me just start looking more into it, invest into it. And then 2023, I went all out, helped more local service businesses. And now here we are, the AI powered business operating system, which I enjoy and just like seeing the power of this, okay, and where it can go. So let me show you guys like the whole case study of this, how it can write and pull the data and write emails for your leads and your clients, and how we're able to leverage this system for this cleaning business. So as I talk about it, there's three levels of AI. Okay, there's this first level, which is just chat, and in I believe it was 2022, ChatGPT, late 2022, started going viral, right? Everyone's looking at ChatGPT. Now it's starting to become a low-key dinosaur compared to over the years, all the new AI tools that are coming out. So with chat, it's you talk to it, give it context, and it replies. Talk to it, give it context, and then it replies. So this is ChatGPT, this is Claude, this is Gemini. It's just a chat, okay? Which is great. I think it's the layer one, and I think most people that started to use AI, they're here. Okay, majority of people are at this level, this surface level. And then you have the automation, right? This is the next level, which it classifies and responds by building workflows that runs automatically. This is where the make.coms, the Zapiers, the N8N. So you just kind of give it its parameters to build these specific workflows and just let it run on automation. Okay. N8N is a lot more technical for those technical users, but make.com, Zapier, they're a lot more easier to use as far as like builders for automation. Okay. And then there's like a handful of people that have adopted and graduated from just chat feature to automation feature. And then there's a very small amount of people that are actually scratching the surface and tapping into the agent, right? The agentic AI workflows. So this is where AI, it thinks, plans, reasons, and executes entire tasks on its own, which is so great. This is where you'll start to see it write its own code. It starts to plan the specific days, and you give it its parameters, and you let it kind of think in its own way, and then it starts to execute and really establish these connections, take action, think, plan. It does the whole thing. So these are these agentic workflows that not many are starting to use, but a lot more are starting to become open to these ideas. Okay, so just want you guys to kind of get a big picture of like the three levels of AI and where we're at. So you'll see that I did the Ask AI feature, right, chat, and this is what I did. I said, this is a house cleaning business that talks to leads interested in house cleaning. Can you look at the hottest leads and create an email to reach back out with higher probability of them opening the email and taking the offer to clean their homes? And then this just started the whole thing. So now it's thinking, it's fetching, it's looking at everything. It's even checking the brand board for brand consistent styling, pulls more leads, pulling the leads data, looking for the hottest leads that just came in through the opportunities dashboard. Now, here is the complete email, right? The breakdown. And I have to actually take out a lot of this information because this is an actual real client account. So it says here are 2 actual hot leads from today, fresh Google ad inquiries that are pending quotes and have never booked yet. So it puts their lead name, first and last name, the email, the type of service they requested, the home condition. These are questions we ask in the form. And then why they're hot. They just came in via Google Ads, pending quote, and actively searching deep clean, high urgency / need. I filtered out these clients because this one had no email. This one just booked, already booked. This one's actually a hiring app client. They're not a cleaning lead. So I love how it's thinking and it's pulling in all the data from the sub account, looking at the context, and it actually has context of it. And now it's just giving you specifics. And again, this makes workflows a lot more easier and a lot simple. Okay. So why they're hot. Boom. Came from Google Ads. And then I'm asking them to pull from the Google Ads. And here's the thing. They started building email templates based on the brand. So it said the brand, this is the company name. Colors, it gives the color code, right? The dark pink, the pink, light pink, the font. Okay, so this is a cleaning business that obviously has pink. Now, if you just look at this full scope right here, this is like the type of workflows that we're looking to have, especially as a founder, as an owner, as someone that has everything set up. They just need quicker workflows, and you just ask AI, boom, and then it pulls into your data, and then now it's able to give you the best. And then it wrote emails, and this is an email. I'm not going to show you the exact emails because I think you can always rewrite. You can use other ways to rewrite better emails. And by the way, the email wasn't bad. It was actually a good email. I just wanted to make it more friendly. And now what it tells you, or friendly, but also consistent with the brand of the company, because every company has a different brand voice. That's what I mean. But it was a great email of how to do it. So it gave a personalized subject line with these emojis. It says why it works, the curiosity. Hey, we saved a spot for you. This triggers reciprocity, urgency without being pushy. Here's the offer, the incentive, the social proof in the email, the single call to action, reduces decision fatigue, one thing to click, preview text reinforces urgency. People read subject plus preview before deciding to open, right? And then it gives you the email and the template. So again, this just uses a lot of like marketing strategies and psychology behind it. And then it wrote the email for us. And then we just go in like, okay, that's good. Or hey, let's just change this. And then it's good to go to send. Now, what I love is you can approve it. So right after they make it, it says, hey, just say approve and I'll create the template in your CRM instantly. Would you like me to send this email directly to Sadhana and Bianca right now? So you could just say, yeah, send directly to them, right? You just tell AI to do it and it'll just send it to them, create it all, and then you don't have to do anything. Add them to a workflow so the email fires automatically for future pending quote leads. So we can build an automation to do this in that workflow for the future. Like, hey, that's a great idea. Let me add that. Write a second follow-up email for leads who don't open up the first one. Again, super amazing for it to just pull out the context, look at your whole data, all the data that you can kind of go in so that it could perform this task of let's go book more leads with the leads that came in, or let's go book more cleans with the leads that came in, okay? Now, another thing I put is, can you create a follow-up with urgency to booking and a good offer to all our leads under the quote sent pipeline in the lead tracker? It does that. It looks at the exact pipeline. So there's an opportunities tab, which we call the lead tracker, and it goes in and it goes into a specific stage right here, quote sent. So we already sent them quotes. We talked to them. They're hot. They're ready, or at least they're interested. We know they're qualified. Now it's going to write an email specifically for those that we've already talked to try to encourage them to book. And then it says this, I have everything I need. Let me compile all the leads and craft the perfect urgency-driven email. And then it does that. It grabs the leads. Here's every lead across all 4 quote sent stages with email address. So it gives all the information, all the leads, and then it writes an email. And then it gives us key insight on why this specific email works. Hey, many are in the follow-up 2, follow-up 3, so we have different follow-up pipelines. If you guys haven't seen, I have a full pipeline specifically for cleaning businesses. I can link that below if you guys want to see it. It's like my full breakdown with Go High Level. It needs a hard deadline and irresistible offer to break inertia, right? How it influenced email, slot scarcity, trust and relief. So it gives all the information that is needed and gives us the reasoning behind why they wrote this email this way. And then we can go in and we could change it, right? We could be directing it and making sure it's on brand for this specific client and the leads it wants to be able to book. So this is your modern day Ask AI business operating system with Go High Level. Such a really cool tool to just pull in. And I believe this is the future of where things are going. Really excited about how this is working. We tested it with a client. They enjoyed it. I think we're going to be able to build quicker, faster, but also wiser at the same time, and make better decisions as we're growing this business, and also all the local businesses that we help. And that's what I do. We help a lot of local service businesses, mainly cleaning businesses is a majority of our portfolio. So we have a full in like dialed in snapshot, and that's what we do as an agency. And just seeing this AI powered business operating system work for us as an agency with leverage, it just takes us to a whole nother level and makes us look way more competent. We're a lot leaner. We make more profit, and we could do more output with tools like this. So ask AI. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Drop in the comments below. I appreciate it. I am an active affiliate, but I also run an agency with Go High Level. So you guys can check. I'll put some information down below. If you have any questions, feel free again to drop down. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.